start, I feel like I'm like very close to the camera. Okay. Here we go with the camera freezing already. Oh, it's not frozen. Oof. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Weight Off Bree. I am Bree and I have not been on here for 3 months, probably a little bit over 3 months. I know I said in the last video I wasn't going to continue to slack. I just been busy. You know, life happens and, you know, whatever. Today's video is not going to be very long. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you guys know how my journey is going. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right, guys. So I am 6 months post-op. For any of you guys who are new to my channel, I did get the VSG gastric sleeve weight loss surgery. And today I am 6 months post-op. I had my surgery in May 25th to be exact. So today is December 13th, I believe. So on Christmas, December 25th, it will make 7 months post-op. So far, the journey has been amazing. I am almost down 70 pounds. So when I got on the scale this morning, I saw that I was 228 pounds. So yeah, so I am 68 pounds down, almost 70. It seems like it's taking forever just to get to 70 pounds, but I have to trust the process. All right, so I had to stop the video right here. So a day later, after I recorded this video, I got on the scale and I am in fact down 70 pounds. I am so excited. Woohoo! All right, sorry, bye. I've been actually doing really good. I've been going to the gym at 5 a.m. I try to work out at least 3 to 4 times a week. That's what I try to do. Like I said, I go at 5 a.m. Everybody wants to know, why do I go so early? Yes, Planet Fitness opens at 5 a.m. I like to get my workouts done early to get it out the way. Like with my job, I don't have to be at work until 2:45. So I like to go to the gym at 5, be finished my workout by 6:30 in the morning, come home, shower, get back into bed, take a nice long nap until it's time for me to go to work. That's just what I like to do. I've never been one of those people who like to work out come the afternoon time or the evening. If I don't work out by 9 a.m. in the morning, trust me, it's not going to happen for that day. And I'm just being honest, it's not going to happen. So let's talk about my eating habits. My eating habits have been pretty good, yes. Like I said, when you have this surgery, people like to think that they're never going to be able to enjoy the foods that they once enjoyed. You can. It's just your relationship with food changes drastically, and I cannot stress that enough. You're not going to be able to eat as much as you used to eat. Now, I can say, since the beginning of my journey, I have been able to eat a little bit more, which is common. You're not going to be able, don't get the surgery and think that for the rest of your life, you're going to be able to eat a tablespoon of food for the rest of your life. That's not going to happen. As time goes on and your body heals more and more and more, you'll be able to eat more. Now, like I said, you're not going to be able to eat like you used to eat before, but your portions will eventually increase. Now, I'm not going to lie. There are times, let's say today is Tuesday. Today, I was not able to eat as much food as I did yesterday. So let's say I go to Chick-fil-A and I get, 5 nuggets. One day I might be able to eat all 5 nuggets, whereas the other day I might only be able to eat 3. It just happens. It's with this process. So don't be alarmed when it comes to that. Also, I have not been tracking my food and weighing it as much as I did in the very beginning because, like I said, I'm almost 7 months out. So I'm able to visually see how much food I'll be able to eat. So for me, when I'm eating, I make sure I always put food on a small plate, like, you know, like little saucers or whatever, like maybe like an 8-inch plate. I don't go in the cabinet and grab a regular size dinner plate and fill up that plate. I'm not going to do that because, one, I know I'm not going to be able to eat all that food. So why pile up a big old plate full of food that I know I'm not going to eat? So I literally get myself a small plate and I put my food on there and I know exactly how much food I'm eating. But like I said, as time goes on, you'll be able to do that. But in the beginning, I definitely do recommend you to measure out your food. It's definitely a must. You have to do that in order to really train your body and train your stomach, your new stomach, to eat a certain amount of foods. And trust me, you're going to know if you overate. Sometimes I could be eating and then I take that last bite of food and I'm chewing and chewing and chewing, but it's like a message, like a signal that my body sends, my stomach will send to my brain and tells me, like, listen, you are not going to be able to swallow that last bite that's in your mouth. Spit it out. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it. And then sometimes I think to myself, like, come on, Brie, you can finish this last bite. No, I cannot. Because I'm telling you, that last bite and that last swallow will send me over and I'll be sick. There are times, and it's funny because my boyfriend always knows when, all right, you got to stop. Because I'll be eating, and let's say I literally take a deep breath, like, and because it's like I'm trying to brace myself to try to eat a little bit more. But then he'd be like, no, that's it. You're done. Like, come back later. You just can't do it. Now, like I said, there are times when I'll have a meal and it might take me at least 2 days to finish that meal. Or if I have a meal, it might take me all day just to finish that one meal. And it might be a small meal. I say all that to say, just please, 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 listen to your body. Don't overeat. Don't try to force yourself to finish whatever is on that plate. It's okay if you can't finish it. Because I lied to you not. You'll be so surprised at how much food that you can eat now compared to what you did before getting surgery. I can't even eat a whole slice of pizza in one sitting. And I think about it, I'm like, wow. So you mean to tell me before surgery, I was able to eat 4 slices of pizza to where now I can't even finish one? So like I said, as time goes on, your body is just going to literally tell you when it's time for you to stop eating. Another thing, make sure that you are drinking your 64 ounces of water. This is very, very, very important. A lot of people will hit these stalls, like we always talk about. We always talk about these stalls. Oh, I hit a stall, I hit a stall. If you want that scale to move, maybe you're not drinking enough water. Like I said, this is 64 ounces. This is a half a gallon. Drink your water. Make sure you're eating your protein. And stop eating all the junk. Like I said, there might be times when you might want to have a little snack here and there. And that's perfectly fine. But your body knows what it's doing. And you have to make sure that you are eating the proper things and drinking enough water to flush your system out and everything. And then I lied to you not. You'll get on that scale and you'll see the numbers come down. And like I said about going to the gym, you want to make sure that you are getting some type of physical activity in. I don't care if you're at the gym and you just decide that you want to take a walk. You don't even have to join a gym. Go to the park. Walk around your apartment complex. Do something. Something to make sure you're getting that blood flowing and showing that you're active. Because like I said, this is the lifestyle. This isn't something. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. Lifestyle change. People who don't understand weight loss surgery will look at the next person and say, weight loss surgery is an easy way out. Says who? What people don't understand is, and I'm talking about the outsiders, the naysayers. What people don't understand is it takes a strong person to want to take over their life and decide they're going to want to go underneath the knife in order to change their life around so they can become healthy. To me, I feel like you're putting your body through a lot. So how is that an easy way out? And like I said, it's a lifestyle change. So in order for someone to get healthy, remain healthy, keep your weight down, and you have to change the way of eating. It's a whole lifestyle. So just because somebody decides that they're going to take an extra step by getting surgery doesn't mean that that's it. It's just like a snip, and then now you're going to start losing all this weight. If you want the weight to stay off, you have to change your lifestyle, your way of eating, your relationship with food. Like I said, it has a lot to do psychologically. You have to be prepared in order to take this journey. You have to. And it's okay. There are a lot of people who go through this journey, sit there and get the surgery, and they have to seek a professional. They have to. They have to see a psychiatrist often, and that is okay because it does a lot to you mentally. And I'll give you a perfect example of what I mean about mental. So I am in a few support groups on Facebook. I follow a lot of people that had the surgery or getting the surgery as well on other social media platforms, whether it's YouTube or Instagram. Excuse me. That's another thing. With eating, well, I don't want to say with eating, but after having surgery, you belch a lot. I do. And I know a lot of other people do too. It just comes out of nowhere. So pardon me. I'm not trying to be rude, but sometimes I can't help it. So back to the support groups. So I'm going to speak about me and my experience and what I find kind of depressing when it comes to this. So in these support groups, you know, you're scrolling on Facebook and then you see people in these groups post their journeys. And, you know, it's people that, like I said, already had surgery, thinking about getting surgery, or going through the process of about to get surgery. And you see a lot of women, it's an all women's group. You see a lot of women post, you know, their victories and, you know, when they had surgery and how many months out they are and how many pounds they lost. And then they post a lot of before and afters, which is fine. This is what you have to do. And I find myself doing a lot of comparing. And like I said, you have to be honest with yourself, but you also can't be hard on yourself. So I find myself comparing like, okay, so I got my surgery in May and she got her surgery the beginning of May or the end of April, and now it's December and she's 7 months post-op and she lost X amount of weight. How come that she lost this much and I only lost this much? I'm telling you, it will drive you nuts. And it drives me nuts. I'm not going to lie. I'm only human. So as humans, we criticize ourselves and start to overanalyze a lot of things. And comparing your journey to somebody else's journey it's not good, but it's also easier said than done because we are our worst critics. We like to criticize ourselves and think about what we're doing wrong and why the other person's journey is going like this and why does it seem like that my weight loss is slower than hers. Trust me, it's so hard to not do, but you just basically have to really, really control your mind. So my boyfriend even told me, like, listen, like, I like that you're in these groups because, you know, it's good to have that support system and be able to give advice and receive advice from people. But he said, but at the same time, it's mentally draining you. And then I become hard on myself. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, it makes me cry because I'm like, am I doing something wrong? You know, what is it that I have to change? And I'm not going to lie, I get to the point to where I even start inboxing these people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm 6 months out. Can you tell me what exercises you do in the gym? Or, you know, it's like I always want to know their secret, but it's not a secret. Like their journey is their journey. And I have to realize that my journey is my journey. You know, whatever works for me may not work for that person. And everybody's body is different. So I say that to say that, Anyway, what I mean to say is don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey. Like I said, this journey is yours. You are losing the weight the way that you are supposed to be losing it. Same thing with me. I am losing weight at a nice steady pace and at a healthy pace as well. So I have to stop beating myself up. And it's like I said, it's easier said than done, but it's like you don't want to go down that rabbit hole because you have all these thoughts and everything. And then, like I said, there are a lot of people that do the same thing that I do and compare to the where it's like they get afraid to even eat. Now, I'm not afraid to eat, but there are some people that will stop eating, even though you can barely eat already as it is. But there are people that will stop eating just because they want the numbers on the scale to go lower and lower and lower. And it's just not the way to go about it. So, I made the decision that I was going to just chill from the support groups for a little bit. And like I said, just focus on my journey and actually appreciate where I am now, because like I said, could I lose this weight on my own without getting the surgery? Probably, but like I said, before getting surgery, I was physically active in the gym. I had a personal trainer. I tried different diets and everything, and it just didn't work for me. So getting the surgery really, really helped me be where I am today, and I am very, very grateful. Oh my gosh, I have not been in the 220s in a very, very long time, in years. So I'm actually blessed at where I am going in my journey and where I am right now. So a lot of people ask me, what products do I use? I post a lot on my Instagram, and I will actually put my Instagram name on here. So I'll tell you the products that I use on an everyday basis, to help me stay on track, basically. So like I said, one of my main products, of course, is water, 64 ounces of water. Oh, and if you wanted to know where I got my water bottle from, it is Iron Flask. I'll put the website down on the screen so you guys can order. And you can get any size water bottle. They have gallons. This is a half gallon, 64 ounces. They have tumblers. And I like this because I like my water to be ice cold. Ice cold. I can fill this up with ice, and 2 days later, that ice will still be in here. There's none in here, right? Oh, yeah, there is some. And they have so many cute colors that you can choose from. I have the one that has I have the wide mouth one. They have a wide mouth and they have a narrow mouth one. I have the wide one. Yes, I do have a straw attachment. They say that you're not supposed to drink anything through a straw after having surgery, but it has not been affecting me. And honestly, if I don't have a straw, it is really hard for me to get my fluids in. I'm not going to lie to you. So yes, a straw makes it easier for me to be able to get all my fluids in. And like I said, me drinking from a straw has not affected me negatively. So I'm okay with that. Okay, so the first product I have is, first let me tell you that the brand is EHP Labs. I love their products. There's a girl on YouTube that I follow and I'm subscribed to, and she is a brand ambassador for this brand. And she always uses all their products and she talks about them all the time. So I was like, let me go ahead and try it, and it's been working for me perfectly. So the first one is Oxy Greens Daily Super Greens, prebiotic, fiber, and has antioxidants and immunity wellness. So this is it right here. And you put a scoop of this, take a scoop of this a day. And this is how I get my greens in. Since having surgery, I'm not going to lie to you, I do not eat as many vegetables as I should. When I actually eat my food, I kind of eat my meat first and then I move on to vegetables. And then by the time I finish my meat, I barely get any vegetables in. So this is how I get my daily greens in, is from this. Literally a scoop of this a day. This next one is the Aqua Collagen, and it has protein in it and it helps with your hydration as well. For other people that don't know what collagen is, it helps with your skin, helps with the ligaments and the bones in your body, and to kind of help tighten everything too. So I'm losing weight, so I also want to tighten up and make sure my skin actually stays firm as well. So this definitely helps. And the good thing is this has protein in it, so there is no excuse why I can't get my protein in. So that's what I like. Oh, and also this is pineapple. This is really, really good. And my greens is strawberry margarita. Now what I do is I put a scoop of this in my water and a scoop of this in my water at the same time. Blend it well, and these flavors together are amazing. I absolutely love them. Now, before I go to the gym, I take Oxy Shred, same brand, EHP Labs, and it's thermogenic fat burner, and this is the mango. Ooh. Not the powder going everywhere. Hold on now. This mango flavor is amazing. Same thing. I get 4 ounces of water and I put a scoop of this and I drink it literally 10 to 15 minutes before I start working out. So I use it as a pre-workout. This is not pre-workout, but I use it as a pre-workout and a lot of other people do as well. So I tend to like this. I actually just started using this maybe a week and a half ago and I love it. I sweat a little bit more at the gym and I have a little bit more energy because it does have caffeine. But again, this is not a pre-workout. EHP Labs does have a pre-workout, but I haven't tried it yet. So yeah. So guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you know whenever I post a new video. And I will leave my TikTok name and I will leave my Instagram name at the bottom of the screen. As I always say, stay safe and always, always stay blessed. Love you guys.